Hello, my name is Weiyi, and I'm working on shot 1 of group 2. In our story, the guy, he is a professional spy. He works fast, he's very carefully, he's very skillful, and he has the order to rescue or kill the lady in training. The lady is a spy in training, and we haven't decided whether the guy will rescue the lady or kill her. But for the first shot, we know this male spy, he is a very professional one, so he is very smart. He and this is actually I have two different references, and this is the original one, and I will talk about the original one first and then the new version later. Let me show you the blocking first. And this is the reference. I have many problems with this original blocking thing. The first one is that my starting frame, you can see now my starting frame is 405, but the correct starting frame should be 472. So starting from here, the character should be at this position in the left as the original position, but now my character has already under the window. So since the starting point is 472, but mine is 405, that means my reference is also too long for the correct shot. And here are some other problems. The poses. For example, this poses, it doesn't have strong meaning. It doesn't have too much help with the story, and the pose and another pose like this. When he's lying against the wall, the antenna shouldn't be pointing forward, curved. It should be straight. And the other problem is that I should have talked with Wild, who's working on shot 2. My final position is like this, but in shot 2 it should facing the right, and it shouldn't lie against the wall. So since we have so many problems with this one, I decided to give it up and make a new reference and start from the beginning. Original reference. You can see that I snickered at first and heard something, and then I slide again. So I said it's too long for the correct shot. At first I thought I didn't have time for these slides, so I talked to the instructor, and he said I don't have to cut them. I can switch the slides at the first. I can delete these two steps and put the slides to the first, and then I hear something. So this is the newest reference I made. This time I watched the timing, so this reference will be exactly the time which the Maya thing has. You can see that this spy is very professional, and he's moving very fast, quietly, and then when it's under the window, he heard something, he heard the lady's voice from the window, and then he decided to do the next step, and then he turned left, and then that will be good for shot too. This is a new blocking I made. You can see I have four steps. To the window, and then turn right. Turn left. So here, up, down, up, down, up, and then here's something. This is a hold frame, and then he turn left. The switch to the perspective camera, so we can see clearly. Sliding here and turn left. And since when it's in the right camera, we can't see the third step and the fourth step, so I will focus on the expressions later. I didn't do the expressions now. I think since we can only see the half part of the body, so the face will be very important, so I will focus on the expressions. Down the breakdowns last lap, so you can see it's similar like the works, up and down, up, down, up, down. Because this one is done after the critique last lecture, so I'm not sure whether there are some big problems that I need to fix. I watched out for all the poses and all the arcs, and I'm satisfied with this one. So this is a final breakdown. This is a final breakdown video. Which I was not satisfied is that I don't like the timing, because in the reference I did very slowly and then in iMovie I make it faster, because I'm not very professional, so I don't know how to move professional and very quickly. So the reference is not very interesting. I did some changes in the final in Maya, and I think I will change the timing later. For example, here it's too fast for the last poses. He's not starting from this part, so I think maybe in the final movie, I will still need to add one more step before this shot. Open the graph editor and check the I think the most important is the wave. It's up and down, so I think it's good. And there's I know there's something wrong with the lag, especially when the camera is focusing on the upper part of the body. Here you can see the steps, the up and down. These I didn't adjust them, but since the you can't see see them from the camera, so I don't think it's a big problem. And I changed the tangents from stepped to order to see is there anything wrong. And we can play back to see whether it's good. So now I like it. I think the timing is mostly the timing is good, and that's it. I think I will wait for the next lecture to be critiqued. Thank you.